Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to another Let's Talk video. I haven't done a Let's Talk video in a really long time, and so I decided to talk about something that a lot of other people have been talking about anyway, and a lot of people have been asking me questions about, both on this channel and on my main channel, and that is whether my channel is dying. A lot of people have been saying that my views have been dropping a lot, it's nothing like it used to be, and gradually my channel's going to fade away into non-existence or die, basically. No one's going to be watching it. And so, I thought it's quite an interesting topic to talk about, kind of whether I think it is, if it is, what do I think about it, or what am I going to do about it? So that's basically what this is going to be about, this Let's Talk. So I'm going to be rambling probably more so than in normal Let's Talk videos, and it is just me kind of talking about myself for a while, which I tried to avoid too much on YouTube. But a lot of people were asking me about it, so I know there is interest in it, and people might be curious to think what I think about it. So first off, let's answer the question in the title. Is my channel dying? So my channel is dropping in popularity. I mean, if you just look at it in terms of the views on videos, you can see that 2 or 3 years ago, my videos would be getting millions of views, and now they're if it's a Minecraft video, it might be getting 500,000 or less, and then other series even less than that. So, my channel's getting less views. I never like using the phrase dying. I mean, it just doesn't sound nice, anyway. But also, when it says dying, it sounds like it's soon going to be dead, But I don't think that's necessarily the case. Whether they're talking about my channel or Minecraft, things can go down in popularity, but it doesn't mean they're, eventually going to die. Just things go up and down in popularity. But saying that, I do think my channel has dropped pretty significantly compared to what it used to be. I've noticed that. But I don't think it's as much as people think, because my recent videos I upload don't get as many views, but a lot of my old videos kind of are continuing to get a lot of views. So if you look, per month, how many views does my channel get? It's actually still really good. I'm still kind of in the top handful of gaming, YouTubers on YouTube. But it's kind of only really when you compare. If I was a new channel that just started up, people would be saying, oh, it's great, look how many views they're getting. But when you're comparing to what I used to be, or you can kind of compare views to subs, that's when things look bad. But definitely my views are going down. So what do I think about that? Well, how do I feel about people not viewing me as much? So, obviously I care. People say that they don't care about getting views on YouTube, and I think to some extent that could be true, and I think to some extent that is true for me. I don't care how many views I get on YouTube, but on the other hand, if I didn't want to get any views, I wouldn't bother uploading videos to YouTube. I'd just make them and watch them, If you spend a lot of time making a video, you want people to see it, you want to show off the thing you've created. In the same way, if you paint a painting, you want people to see it. If you draw something, you want to show, look, this is what I've drawn. What do you think about it? And that's kind of the same thing with me, on YouTube. And then also at some point during my time on YouTube, it became a career as well. It became one of my main sources of income. So, there was the added reason to try and get views, to be able to pay the bills and to be able to continue making videos without having to get another job at the same time. So to that extent, of course I care about views. Of course I do. I wouldn't upload the videos if I didn't. But I think there's a difference between, caring about the views to a certain extent because you want to see the reaction and you want to be able to carry on doing YouTube, compared to creating the videos for the views. I've always been at a point where when I'm creating the video, I'm not basing what the video is going to be about, or, I'm not going to be planning ahead what the title's going to be or the thumbnail in order to maximize views. The video making side and then the views that I am getting, I guess, I try to keep as separate as possible. So I think that's the difference there. So the big thing with me, with losing views, the reason why I was worried about it at first, when I kind of first saw the graph kind of go from that to that, was I was worried that I was going to lose opportunities. I wasn't necessarily worried about, oh no, what's this going to mean on YouTube? But because, I'm an influencer, and I hate that word, but that's the new word everyone keeps saying, it gets me opportunities. I was able to release a book, I'm able to travel, and if I then wanted to go to a company and say, hey, I've got an idea for a show, or whatever it ends up being, whatever I want to do next, or whatever I want to do at the same time, having a certain amount of audience on YouTube is powerful in those first meetings. People will talk to you when they wouldn't otherwise, and I want to do a lot of creative projects, and my views I'm getting on YouTube has been allowing me to do that. But now, since I've kind of seen my views dropping, I've kind of changed my perspective a bit, and I've thought, you know what, the opportunities I get for having a lot of views might not even really be the best opportunities, because you don't know for sure whether they want you to be part of whatever the project is, or to collaborate with you just because of your audience or because of you. So now I think that if my views drop even more, then, I might be getting people, who see my content and say, hey, we love your style, we love your storytelling, whatever it is, we want, to work with you because of you, not just because you can help promote our whatever it is, So kind of once I got my head around that and I started not worrying so much about losing out on opportunities, I really don't care very much. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed from when, I was getting more views. I make videos in the exact same way. I do the same thing. If anything, in my personal life, I'm happier now than I was back then. I think that's, as a coincidence, not because my views have dropped. So it really doesn't affect me. And in fact, in some ways it's better in terms of the comment section and the hate you get, because when I was in the early days of my Minecraft videos, I kind of said this in one of my special videos back then as well, I think I had one of, if not the nicest communities on YouTube. And of course, I have nothing to base that on because I don't know everyone else's communities, but I would get literally no hate. Probably 1 in every 100 comments would be a negative comment, but everyone was so engaged and everyone was talking to each other in the comments and making friends. And of course, I had less views back then, so I was able to reply more and kind of have a conversation, and that was amazing. And then the bigger my channel got, you lost a lot of the community feel just because there was more people, but also you were more noticeable. So you had more people that kind of weren't part of our little family were joining in, and then they'd be like, oh, what is this? This is rubbish. And I started getting up on the front page of YouTube more, and so people would come across my videos and watch it and be like, oh, the baby Minecraft videos, oh, what is this rubbish, whatever. And so I started getting way more hate than I used to, but now it started to go back down. That's not happening so much anymore. It has changed just because comments has changed, the community's changed. Most comments are people trying to advertise their own channels or get people to like their comments for some reason. So, it isn't the same as it used to be, but it's kind of got closer to that. So that's been a little bit nicer. But anyway, that's kind of what I feel about it. Of course, if I spend a lot of time making a video, it's nice to know that people watch it and enjoy it. So, that side of things is the bad side, but I'm not at a case where, I'm panicking, or, I'm not, things haven't changed since they were before, when I was getting more views. So that's kind of what I feel about it. So what am I going to do about it? That's kind of the next question. My views are dropping. They seem to have kind of leveled out a little bit recently. I don't normally look at the analytics too much, but I kind of checked them before this video. It kind of seems to have kind of leveled out a little bit where they are now, with a little bit of up and down. But I'm not really going to do anything. As I kind of said, I don't really care that much. I'm lucky enough to be in a position that, I'm not, worried of, having to go and get another job. I'm at a place where I can just spend a lot of time making the videos I enjoy, and I realize that the videos I'm making aren't the most topical, aren't the most relevant. I feel like I have a good understanding of what I could do to get more views. The games I'd have to play, the style of video, the pace of the videos would have to probably be stepped up, and then my title and thumbnail game would have to be completely overhauled, and I'd have to join the YouTube game, as I call it, whether you want to call it clickbaiting or just promotion or whatever it is. I mean, when people say clickbaiting, if people think of the straight up, putting another YouTuber's name in the title of your video without asking permission, or the extreme examples, the really bad open-ended questions, people saying, is Minecraft 2 coming out next year? And then in the video they'll just say, no, it's not, but it might do, I don't know. And I know the title of this video is a question, but it's the most relevant title that I could think of about what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm just not interested in doing that. I understand that, that's kind of the way that YouTube works, and it is hard to blame the creators, because that's kind of what you need to do to get noticed. The sad fact is that system works in order to get views. So I'm not telling anyone to do anything differently. Everyone can do what they want, but I just have no interest in that. Like, if I started really caring about that stuff, and when I'm creating a video, planning ahead what the title's going to be, like, I wouldn't have fun. Like, that would make it feel like work to me. And at the moment, I'm lucky to keep what I'm doing to still feel like a hobby, and still feel like fun. So I have no interest in joining that game. So I'm going to carry on making the types of videos that I like to enjoy, and the people that still enjoy watching those types of videos, they'll stick around for however long they want to stick around. That's not to say that I'm going to do just the same thing forever. So if anything, I think my views are going to drop down even more, because I've kind of decided that. So firstly, I'm going to stop doing daily Minecraft videos, and it's nothing to do with Minecraft. It's just the amount of time it takes to commit to a Minecraft video every day. It just stops me from being able to do bigger projects. So my idea is to keep doing Lovely World twice a week, and to spend a lot more time on those videos, to have a lot more special episodes, whether it's hit the target episodes or kind of just more story-based roleplay type videos that I can kind of just have more regularly, as well as the building episodes, and really kind of expand that series. And then regular Stampy Shorts. It'd be great to have a Stampy Short once a week, once every 2 weeks, much more regularly than they are now. But the fact of the matter is, I could spend up to an entire week making just a Stampy Short and no other videos, just because of the amount of time some of them can take to make. But I just love doing them. Like, I know they don't make sense on YouTube, but I just really love doing them. So I'd love to keep Lovely World and Stampy Shorts, and I'll do other series here and there. But I really want to kind of free up time, and then things other than Minecraft, I'll continue doing those as well. So I will still have daily videos. I just won't have kind of the set of series that I have now. But I'm not like ending anything early. This is all kind of looking way off into the future, and just to kind of ensure that I don't ever get burnt out and don't ever lose enthusiasm. I just kind of want to keep doing the things that I enjoy. So that's kind of something that's going to be happening at some point way off in the future, and who knows what's going to happen. Maybe one of those Stampy Shorts is going to blow up, and then people go and watch them all, or there's a new game that comes out that I decide to do videos on, and it becomes popular, and things kind of turn around. I think it's unlikely. I mean, Lego Worlds, like, people seem to be really enjoying that, and I've enjoyed the videos I've done on that so far. But I think ultimately it's unlikely. But yeah, I just wanted to let you all know that I have realized it, I'm aware of it, and I'm totally fine with it. So I'm kind of just happy doing the things that I want to do, and also kind of, I don't know, I guess I've kind of stepped back from the community a little bit. Like, I always never felt like really involved. Like I enjoy making videos. That's just been what the passion is, and kind of YouTube has been the thing that's enabled me to do that. And and I've always enjoyed kind of creating videos by myself anyway. And then there's a lot of people that in the community that are just nasty. There's just mean people that are basically bullies, and I don't know whether they realize they're bullies or whether they think they are, but they just basically are. And it's not a case where anyone's really done or said anything that's really upset me, but it just kind of makes me even more so feel like I don't want to be part of that community. When I see things that people are saying either on social media or kind of even things in their videos, and just what the YouTube community is now, like, I more and more kind of feel like I'm not part of it. And it's kind of silly to even call it a community anymore, because it's so big and it's so vast. It isn't what it used to be. So I kind of feel like that aspect has gone. So I'm just kind of focusing on doing things in the real world, and spending time with with people in real life, and kind of being happy that way. And then on the YouTube side, just doing what I love, just making the videos that I enjoy making, and kind of uploading them, and kind of interacting with my audience, kind of one-on-one in that way. So yeah, I told you it was going to be a rambly Let's Talk, but yeah, I knew it was something that a lot of people were interested with. So I'm going to be trying to reply to as many of the comments as I can. So if you do have any questions or any worries, I don't want to panic people when I said about doing, less Minecraft videos. I am talking about in the future, and who knows what's going to happen really. This is kind of just a plan that I've had recently. So yeah, Any questions you do have, please leave them down below. Don't worry, I'm very happy. And yeah, I will see you in the next one, whenever that will be. Bye!